It's July 17th, 2022. I walked up first thing this morning, my first walk, which I've done several, on Bell Boulevard. There was fecal matter again, but this time it wasn't in front of City MD. It was in front of one of the restaurants. I think it was closer to Fino, or it was between the Cuban restaurant and Fino, which is the French bistro. It was really foul, and it looked like somebody had walked through it and then scraped their boot of some sort to try to get it off. So it really went for a while, and it was really foul. But then by my second walk, when I went back up, it was gone. So that was good news. On the corner of where the residence is, somebody poured on the opposite side of the street what looks like almost diamond dust. But then it rained and this was a couple days ago, but then it rained. And so now there's just some washed out remnants of it. It's no more like a glittering powder. It's now like with glint pieces in it. It's now like this water, like when you put water on sand at first and then it gets all like clumpy and turns a different color. It looks more like that, but in a gray white color. So that's the Bayside news. Oh, and somebody broke a window on Beach Bum Tanning on the corner. They have, I think, some UV light beds. I saw that as I was walking. That's new. I'm just like, I have no idea who comes in overnight and the destruction that they cause. But I will say that, I mean, just by doing the mindful walk where I'm watching my feet for kinesthetics and body placement, and I'm at times sashaying to work my outer muscles to try to alleviate some of my knee joint issues, I'm watching the ground a lot more closely, and the amount of filth, or it's almost like a silt, like a SILT, like a black soot, SOOT, almost like, I don't know if it's coming from overhead. I don't know if somebody has a burn pit somewhere, and these microfibers and this silt is just blowing into the area and then leaving this filth on the sidewalk. But the sidewalk is like visibly dirty, which, as far as public health standards, it frightens me as to why it seems so much. I'm in Queens in Bayside, and Tia Free 1975 has been getting some work in the boroughs. Turns out so let's play like six lengths from Kevin Bacon, or like complete your whatever within 6 degrees of 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. That was the kiddo game. So Jon Voight is neighbors with someone that Tia Free 1975 has some work with lately. I thought that was interesting. Why would Tia Free mention that? We're not even, I mean, like, again, like we talk, but it's not like long, lengthy, in-depth talks. It's more like, what do you need? Like what? So that's our like employee relationship. Let's see. So I thought that was interesting. And not the Jon Voight that's in Chicago PD that I like, with like the really gruffy voice and like the investigative unit. Not him. Jon Voight, like the real guy who's got a famous daughter who played Mickey, Linda reminds me, in Ray Donovan. I don't know, he might have had an illustrious career. That's the only place I know him from. That, and again, loved his character there, because it was, I mean, like, it was a whole culmination of characters and the way that they interact with each other. I enjoyed it. But, so anyhow, so he made, the neighbors working now with Tifa in 1975 on whatever they're up to. And I thought that was an interesting connection for like House Panthera Leo and Cosmic Mother, little sister to one. And I don't know how the other one in the 3% club. I'm like, I really am not comfortable with you calling me a little sister. You call me sister. I just don't know about big sister. I mean, like, that makes me feel weird because you're bigger than I am, but I know women wants to be called big. So that happened. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. Also, on that X-Men, the one that I was watching, like the end, the future, the end and the future, being that call again, called me Hela, and that Ragnarok, and like the end of times, and I can't see the movie, and the sagas of somebody's career, but and the way that they painted it. However, with what little I do know, it does have cosmic relevance. It is real. And we are out of alignment and joint, but I don't have contacts in order to give them like the creation part of the universe and then the linear length between Alexander and I. I don't have in astrophysiology, astroplaning, and astrophysics. I don't know why I've been kept out of that loop, which seems like something I'd really need to be in as a necessity. And here we are. It's not like they asked and I said no. It's nobody's calling again. Instead of come again, right, call again. But he now passed away in 2005. Same year Alexander arrived. And that's a UK reference.